Hello, welcome to my channel. Today I'm at Nerstrand-Big Woods State Park in southern Minnesota. It's about an hour south of the Twin Cities. We've actually been seeing quite a bit of snow, and it's only the middle of October. I know northwest Minnesota just got pummeled by at least a foot of snow, maybe more. But right now, this morning, I think it's October 14th or 15th, I'm not sure. But either way, we're getting quite a bit of snow here in southern Minnesota right now. Some parts as I was driving here didn't have very much, but then other parts had like at least an inch already. So, you know, a lot of people don't really like the snow this early, but I am no stranger to unpopular opinions when it comes to the weather, so I am enjoying this quite a lot. I've got my Intrepid 8x10 and Nikkor SW120mm f8 lens packed away in there, along with 2 film holders, so 4 photos total I can take. Yeah, it's a beautiful day if you like this sort of thing, but I mean, I think it's awesome. But anyway, I will see what I can find, and I'll see if I can share it with you. Okay, so after a mile or so of hiking, I think I have found a really nice image right here with the this weighed down tree right here leaning over the path, and you look just between some of these branches and it really just frames the trail really nicely. So I've got the Intrepid set up. Nikkor 120 f8 on there, which is quite an ultra wide for 8x10, and it just barely even covers the format. And a lot of people would probably say that it really doesn't cover the format because it doesn't allow any movements, like, at all. You'll notice it if you try to do any tilting or shifting or anything. But regardless, I've got it set up here, and it's focused on these branches. There you can see the path kind of winding up the hill there. And my light meter is telling me, or giving me, an EV of 11 for the snow, but obviously that's white, so we want to give it an extra stop or maybe more. So I'm going to go with EV10, which will result in 1 second exposure at f32. So yeah, the snow is starting to pile up on my gear here, as you can see. So I'm going to go ahead and take this photo. So in a stroke of good luck, just about 20 feet or so down the trail from my last photo is this spot right here. As you can see, there's a somewhat of a small gorge, a little creek running through it, and it opens out into this really wide, I don't know what you would call it, alcove sort of thing, space. And on the far side there, if you can see it, there's like a wire mesh covering a drainage, and obviously I don't really want that in my photo, so I have the camera low down here, maybe about knee height or so. And it's tilted upwards towards the trees to really show off I mean, just the scale of this place, how wide open it is. It's almost like a cathedral. Because I'm metering at 1 stop higher, I'm keeping the shutter at 1 second, but I am closing the aperture down to f45, and that will help to make sure that more of this scene, or hopefully all of it, is in nice focus, nice sharp focus. And I'm focused on these roots over here because they're a really nice, really interesting piece of detail. And it looks like they're maybe 2/3 or maybe closer to halfway into the scene. So that's convenient as well to help maximize the depth in the image. But then besides this photo, if we walk over here, there's this tree right here, right in the middle, and it just looks so nice. Now if I had a longer lens, like maybe just like a normal lens, or even slightly wide would be fine, that would be perfect for this scene to help compress these tree trunks a little bit. But I think I'm gonna give it a shot with what I have here as well after I take this one. Alright, this one's all set up and ready to go. Same meter reading as before, because that's what I'm going with. Although I'm changing it up just slightly. Opening up the aperture to f32, and then shutter speed 1/2 second. And here it goes. I am on the trail again. It looks like the snow is starting to let up. Unfortunately, all my gear is wet now. I'll definitely have to dry it when I get back. But I would say it was worth it, for sure. I shot three compositions, just 1 sheet of Pravia each. And I'm pretty confident that one of them will be a keeper, at least. And if not, then, you know, it will be a good learning experience. And even if none of them turn out, it was so nice to come out on this day. I mean, look at this. It doesn't get much better than this. But yeah, I'm headed back to the car. Unfortunately, I've got some things to get done at home, so probably head back soon, unless I see something that really, really catches my attention and just begs to be looked at and photographed. Then I might stop, but otherwise, I'm checking out. See you later.